Hello, my name is Elizabeth Cooper, and you're here at Elizabeth's Chalking Corner, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Here at Elizabeth's Chalking Corner, I show and demonstrate and teach how to create your own interchangeable home decor using the amazing Chalk Couture products. Yes, I said amazing Chalk Couture products. We have reusable surfaces, we have reusable transfer designs, and amazing proprietary chalk paste. And in this group, you will learn how you can create seasonal home decor that you can repurpose as far as the surfaces and reuse the transfers. It's absolutely amazing. We have fun promotions each month. We have a fun subscription program where you can get fun, crafty mail in your mailbox each month. So again, I'm so glad you're here, and let's get on to the video. Hi everyone, happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I think I saw Miss Karen is on. Welcome, Miss Karen. Hope everyone is doing great. I have been busy today between fighting the ever creeping nap that happens to me on a Saturday after a long busy work week, to cleaning my kitchen, laundry, all the things that need to happen. Because if you don't know me, I'm not much of a cook. I don't enjoy it. I don't think I'm good at it. I give myself a big F in the whole department of the kitchen. I do get an A for effort, but a lot of times I am not, my boys don't really receive my dinners very well. So, that being said, my mom was like, you know what, I've never really shown you some good, easy recipes that are foolproof, and we've been trying to plan a cooking crash course for about 4 years. So one year I said, I just want to learn how to do some basic things, so the kitchen's not so frustrating for me, and schedules, and all the things just kept getting in the way, and we're finally doing it next weekend. So, I was prepping my kitchen for plenty of prep space, and to prep cook and learn all the meals and fill my freezer to make dinner time less of a dread for me, if you know what I mean. So that was my Saturday. So that in the midst of doing laundry, I kicked my boys out of the house. I said, leave. I want some time to myself to get this kitchen in order. I turned on my ever reliable podcast, one of my ever reliable podcasts, and I got to work. So I feel very accomplished that I'm ready for next weekend. So that was good. Guys, if you're new here, let me officially welcome you to Elizabeth's Chalking Corner. Here at Elizabeth's Chalking Corner, I show you and demonstrate the fun and ease of creating your own interchangeable home decor using Chalk Couture products. Okay? Now, a few things I want to share with you as we get started is you'll see the little reminder there on the banner. If you are not a designer and you're watching me live on Facebook and you see that red live box there on the left-hand side, if you hit that share button and what I call glitter me out and hashtag glitter, I will write your name down and put you in my sprinkle jar, my sprinkle mug, my cool little happy mug. And once this gets full, I draw a name and send Happy Mail to you. So, doesn't cost you anything, but you could potentially earn some fun stuff from me, okay? The next thing is, outside this page, I have a VIP group, which is a private group on Facebook where I curate bundles and different specials and stuff that I offer to my Ride or Die group with stuff that I curate and put together for you with Chalk Couture product. And there's some sweet stuff in there, but I can only offer that in a private group setting. So if you don't want to miss out on that, hashtag VIP in the comments, or I put the link to my VIP group up in the description of this video, so you can click that link and then it'll take you over there and you answer a few questions and I'll let you in. Club Couture. Now I'm about to tell you about Club Couture, which is the hottest crafting thing there is. And after you hear about the sweet stuff that's being offered in February and you think, I don't want to miss out. I've already had a couple customers enroll this month because it's just too good of a sweet deal to pass up. If after you hear the fun details, you're like, I want to be a part of that, I'm not sure how, there's two ways. One, I have the link to enroll in Club Couture in the description as well. Or you can put hashtag club, as you see there on the banner, in the comments. Hi, Denise! And I will connect with you and answer any questions you have, okay? Lastly, if you're watching me and think what she does looks a lot of fun, because it is, and you have FOMO, fear of missing out, and you want all the details about becoming a designer and joining my team, put hashtag join in the comments, and I will reach out to you after this video. Sound good? Got it. Okay, and I will keep that banner up whenever I'm talking to you guys or when I'm doing the demonstration, because I just threw a lot of stuff at you, and I don't expect for you to remember. So that will stay up for the remainder of the video. So as I just mentioned and teased, we do have a program at Chalk Couture called Club Couture. Club Couture is a monthly crafting subscription that you can join for $19.99 a month. With that $19.99 a month, you get a transfer, what we call a B-size transfer, and that is an 8.5 by 11 transfer size in the mail each month with 3 coordinating paste packs. Now, what you will learn tonight, and I will reiterate this, these transfers, you guys, are reusable 8 to 12 times. You simply rinse them out with water. It reactivates the adhesive and you can reuse them. Those paste packets has enough paste, because a little bit goes a long way with our product. You have enough paste in there that you can do 3 to 4 projects with that paste. So the transfers are reusable. The paste packets, you have plenty of paste in there to do multiple projects, and because you can use our transfers on multiple designs, you can totally make multiple projects each month. Okay, so that's something to consider. So this is the transfer for this month. Now, in the effort of full disclosure, because I'm about to tell you the sweet deal we offer, we have completely sold out of this design because this month's special is so good. If you enroll, you will still receive it. You will just receive this transfer with your April club, okay? So you're probably thinking, what is so great about this month? Well, we're having Clubuary in the month of February. So when you join Club Couture as a new member in the month of February, you will receive 5 previous Club Couture transfers for free. Yes, my friends, I said free. So if you're thinking about this, okay, this is a $75 value that you are going to get free just for enrolling in a monthly program for 20 bucks. Okay? So that is a sweet, sweet deal. And I've been with Chalk Couture almost 3 years. I've never seen a promotion this amazing being offered. This is just a sneak peek at some of the previous transfers that you could potentially receive. Okay? So they're super cute. They're some of the hottest, the coolest, the most popular. Again, 5 free transfers. Then it's going to get even better for you. Okay? You want to know why it's going to get better for you? Once you enroll in Club Couture, and I don't expect you to remember any of this. If you have questions, feel free to message me and I can definitely re-clarify. But once you enroll in Club Couture, you get those 5 transfers for free. Then if you're like, you know what, Elizabeth, I want that basics kit that gives me a board and base and the 9x12 reusable surfaces and a jar paste of white and some tools and some squeegees, so I have a reusable surface to use each month. You can go in, place an order after you enroll, because then you're an existing club member, and you can take advantage of the perk of a flat rate shipping of $4.95. That's one of the things you have as a club member, is the $4.95 shipping. Place an order with a minimum of $60, and that's before tax and shipping, and you can receive another 5 transfers for free. So that's $150 in transfers that you can essentially earn by enrolling and then placing that order. So It's a game changer, and you don't want to miss out. Don't want to miss out. So again, if you stumble upon this even in the replay and you're at all curious, comment or message me on my page, and I'm happy to help you. Like I said, I've had several people snatch this up because it's just that fabulous. Then, like I said, being a designer is so stinking cool. Not to mention a blast and fun. I've made so many friends doing chalk couture, and if I'm honest, this extrovert here, it saved my sanity during pandemic to have chalk couture, because I love interacting with people and being around people. And as you can tell, or may not be able to tell, I'm Chatty Cathy. Yes, my name's Elizabeth, but I am Chatty Cathy. So having chalk couture was a great way for me to meet people and interact and have something to do to keep me busy, you know, when we were just going through all that mess. So to be a designer, you can be a designer even if you're just a hobbyist, what we call hobbyist, and you just want to craft. You do not have to do it as a business to be a designer. This is our business kit that you can get that's $99, but it's worth $250, okay? And you get our new spring summer catalog. You get 7 transfers. You get that really cool apron. You get a mini squeegee, a small squeegee, a multi-tool. That multi-tool's laying on that apron. You get a jar of white paste. You get a board and base surface, which is there at the bottom, the little 5x7 board. You get 12 black chalkable chips to be able to practice on and make all kinds of things. You get really creative with those cute things. And paste trays. Then you get 12 paste packets in various colors, so you can play around with the different color palettes that we have. Again, $99. You get this kit that's worth $250. On top of snagging this kit, whenever you place an order, you get a 40% discount on our products. What? Yeah, 40% discount. So there's other amazing details about being a designer. If you're at all intrigued and curious, feel free to message me, because I have such an amazing team. I have about 15 girls below me, and we have an absolute blast. And I would love you to join the fun and join my team. So those are all the announcements and all the important things, business things, I should say, not important things, but business things. But we really are going to get started on the more important things here in just a second, because I'm realizing that I have a larger surface tonight, and I want to make sure that y'all have a better vantage point. And this dude is being finicky. Okay, I think that is good. I'm going to move these off to the side, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn you down, and I'm going to show you what we're doing. So, don't let that cord distract you. My phone's going dead, and I have to have my phone up so I can see your amazing comments. I'm going to be working with the C size transfer tonight, and this is a 12 by 18. This is bless the food before us, the family beside us, the love between us, okay? And I'm going to use our awesome 12 by 18 reusable chalkboard tonight with it, okay? And it's going to be kind of on the side because there, you can kind of get the gist of it. So this is the board we're going to reuse. And I chose this board because I want to show you how stinking easy it is to remove chalk paste. As you can see, when this dries, it doesn't go anywhere, okay? Doesn't go anywhere. All you need to do to remove it is get a spray bottle, which I have here, with some water. And I'm just going to spritz all over. And then I'm going to show you how I remove it. I'm going to grab a little bit more water here. Here. bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna let that soak, but I'm gonna snag my hubs. So, in the midst of cleaning my kitchen, I also have a bunch of tools downstairs that are soaking, and I'm realizing that one of the tools that would be really helpful is my paste scraper, and it's downstairs. So, we're gonna have my hubs bring that up. I'm gonna let this soak for just a second. This is a board eraser. I'm going to also use this too, but sometimes when paste has been on a surface super long, then it's helpful to use a board eraser, which is another amazing tool that we have. So I'm just going to take this. Oh yeah, this is actually working. Look at that, guys. This is all I'm using is water. And a little elbow grease. And you can tell I definitely need a little bit more elbow grease, and this is where this paste scraper comes in handy. And I got more water for my honey, no, I said a paste scraper.
What is that?
It is on the kitchen table, and it's a handled thing with like a wide top at the top that has like a beveled edge.
The foam?
No, it's a hard plastic. It's on the table to the right of where I sit. This is a squeegee. Thank you though, honey. But I'm also going to grab some paper towels. You can use paper towels. You can use one of our board erasers. Our paste scraper. So what I'm actually going to do is I am going to take my water and I am going to refill my spray bottle because I definitely need a little more water. It needs to soak a little bit because it's been on there for quite a while. So, you know, you can leave the paste on your boards as long as you want. Just know the longer it's on your board, you definitely need a little more elbow grease to remove it. Let me see. That's a paste tray.
Oh, I think this is everything that's on the table.
To the right from where I was sitting.
I know.
There was a hard plastic thing. Okay, look in the sink then to the right of where the garbage is. He's so good to me, you guys. I'm seeing him on this wild goose chase. I could have sworn I knew where it was. But I'm just going to spritz some more water. Because it definitely needs a little more soaking. But ideally, all you need is a little bit of water and some elbow grease. Okay, I'm going to grab my board eraser again. There we go. Y'all are just on the struggle bus with me tonight. My regular phone, I have a phone up above. I have... Why does it keep going on? Hey Stacy, how are you?
How about this?
Yes! Third time's a charm, guys. He did it. I'm gonna have to quiz this man on all chocolate tools. So when I send him on the next wild goose chase, he wins the first time. Thanks, honey. So this is a paste scraper. It's a hard plastic tool that has sort of a beveled edge here on the side. Okay? And it helps just scrape and loosen that paste. remember when I did this board. It's been a while, for sure. Okay. Yep, the water's getting to come up. So guys, again, all I'm using is water. And this board eraser is kind of like a sponge. It kind of makes you think of the magic erasers, but I'm going to be honest with you. You'll spend the same amount of money on a board eraser than you would a magic eraser, and these last forever. Even if they start looking kind of janky, they last. They last and last and last. Now I'm just using a white paper towel to kind of pull up some of this moisture. Okay, and I still have a couple spots, so then I'm just going to take my spray bottle again. Let that soak a little bit. I'm curious what everyone's doing tomorrow. Are you rooting for a team? What kind of snacks are you planning on eating? We usually do like a Friday night, order out pizza or something on Friday night for dinner. And we decided we're not going to do that because we want to splurge and get some fun Super Bowl snacks. So I'm curious what everybody... So this now is coming right off because it's soaked really good. I'm curious what everybody is wanting to snack on tomorrow night. If I'm honest, I care about the food and the commercials. I try to care, but I'm just not into I don't know much about the rules of the game. And I try to learn, and my boys tease me. Especially my son. He's like, oh, Mom. I'm such an embarrassment to him. Mom, seriously? Did you just say that? Mom. You know how 13-year-olds are. Moms are just uncool when you're 13. Okay. So, you see here where there's the sweet home. The kind of, the background ghosting. That's called ghosting. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spray bottle. And I'm just spraying again. I'm going to let it soak for like 5-10 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds. Who's going to glitter me out if you're watching me live and you see that live button up there? I have my notepad. I want to put you in the sprinkle jar for glittering me out. Alright. So, I'm going to take my board eraser. There's a smooth side and a bumpy side. So I'm going to take the bumpy side here. And I'm just going to rub. And usually using the board eraser helps remove ghosting. Okay. And this one is not removing, but I honestly think, you guys, I have had this on for a long time. And that's one of the reasons it just ain't going anywhere. So, I'm not going to worry about it because it shouldn't show when I put this down. Okay. So again, this is our transfers. This is a C-size transfer. Comes in this plastic sleeve. I'm just taking it out. And I have not used this specific transfer before. So, I am going to grab I have Oh, here's my Sharpie. Where's my Sharpie? I'm taking a Sharpie pen. Okay. And I'm writing food and family on the back. Food. And I'm explaining why. Okay. So there's a glossy side and a dull side to our backer sheet. And when I clean my transfer underwater and I lay it sticky side up to dry, when I want to go back and put the backer sheet on the transfer, I want to make sure that I'm putting the glossy side of the backer sheet back on the transfer, not the dull side, not the paper side. So what I'm doing, because this is a little bit of a larger, I'm just pulling it straight up. Okay. And as you guys can see, it is sticky. And I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see. Okay. So this is a fabric. All right. This is a fabric. And where you see the clearness, that's not a word. Where you see through is a micro screen that is sewn into the fabric. Okay. And I want to make sure that the top is on this side because I have the hardware to hang it up on this side. But because this is new, one of the first things I need to do is fuzz. Okay. This is one of our fuzzing cloths. If you don't have one of our fuzzing cloths, that is okay. You can use a regular towel, bath towel, hand towel. If it was a smaller transfer, I would say you can use your shirt, your pant leg, whatever you decide. But I have my fuzzing cloth here, and Chocolate Tourist fuzzing cloth, one side is microfiber for like cleaning and dusting, wiping off, and this is a terry cloth side on this side, and that's what I'm going to use to fuzz. So I'm just laying this down on my transfer here, and then I'm pulling it back up. And I'm being uber careful that it doesn't accidentally, that the sticky side doesn't accidentally roll on top of each other. Okay? Because that would not be cool. And that's hard to get unstuck. Guys, I also, I didn't put this in the description, I should have. I'll put it in the comments when I'm done. We just launched our spring summer catalog. And we have a really cool shoppable catalog where you can hover and click on an item in the online catalog and it directly can put the item into your cart. Pretty cool. I will put that in the comments when I'm done here. What I did put in the comments is what we call a cart link. See, that's what I didn't want to happen. But this is a good lesson. I'm just going to slowly and carefully pull it apart. If it happens, it's not detrimental. You just have to be really careful and slow because you don't want to like stretch your fabric. I did put a cart link of the items I'm using tonight. Okay. One of the things I put in there, I'm not using all the colors, but for the value, it's better for you. So I put one of our Everyday Home Paste Palette Packs, which are 6 colors, in the cart for you. I'm using 3 colors that would be in the palette pack. So there's a squeegee in there. You get that palette pack. I have the surface. I have the transfer. Everything you need to do this at home. Alright, that's probably good. I did it 3 or 4 times. So now I'm flipping it over because remember we want the top to be up here. And I'm just taking this and just pushing it down. I'm making sure that there are no bubbles. Now, there may be little bubbles on the outside here, like right here in the teal. That's fine. You just don't want the bubbles where the screen print is. And I can feel something right underneath that F. So I'm going to grab my detail tool. It has like a fake toothpick on one side and a mini squeegee on the other. And I'm going to take it so I can grab the corner. I'm going to pull this up and see. Oh, yeah. There we go. Like I said, and I'm just making sure that there's no bubbles or anything around the letters, because that's the most important part. Okay. So the 3 colors I'm using tonight is, I don't have any more Ocean Mist because I only had a paste packet of it, so I'm going to use Lakeshore. This is a blue that's really close to what's in that Everyday Home paste palette pack that I put up in the cart link for you. I'm using white, and then I'm using Storm, which is a gray. Okay. So I'm going to grab a few squeegees. As you guys know, I got me some squeegees. Okay. So, I'm going to take a few stir sticks. I need 3 stir sticks here. I really need to wash my tool. Like I have 2 bowls of tools downstairs soaking. Okay. So, I'm trying to think. Where there's the fork and knife and everything, I think I'm going to do that in white. Yeah, I'm going to do that in white. I'm not going to use the Storm. I'm afraid it's going to be too dark against the black. So I'm going to use the Lakeshore and the white. And both of those colors are in that paste palette pack. And then again, you have 4 other colors that will come to you that you can use if you so choose. Like I said, it's the Everyday Home palette pack. So in that palette pack are 6 neutral colors that you can use. Okay. So I'm just putting a little bit there. Okay. Then I'm taking my squeegee. There's an angled edge here. I'm holding my fingers down by the edge, and I'm pushing the paste through the transfer. Okay, and I have some excess, so I'm putting it back in my paste container. Okay, and I'm going to move that off to the side. Now, one thing I am going to do is the paste and pull method here in a second. I'm going to move fast because I don't want that white to start drying through the silk screen, and then when I lift it up, I'm pulling up the design. So I'm going to do the Between Us in this Lakeshore, which again is one of my favorite colors. It's similar to the Ocean Mist that's in that, it's a light blue, in that light blue family, like. So I'm taking another squeegee. You always want to switch squeegees or wipe off your squeegee. I have a little bit of excess, so I'm just putting it back in the paste container. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this off to the side. And now I'm going to do that paste and pull. Grab my detail tool again. So it's this little tool here. And this is sticky, you guys. And I stinking fuzzed a lot. And it is sticking hard. So then I just lay that back down, and then I'm going to take wherever I still need to chalk, pushing it back down. Now, some of the blue got on that love. So I'm just going to take a paper towel with my finger. And I'm just wiping it off. Okay. Let me get my white again. I'm going to take my squeegee that I used for the white, and I'm just, again, pushing the paste. Putting the excess back in the paste container. And I'm also making sure I'm not picking up any lines of paste in my project. And I just pulled my other squeegee with the Lakeshore. I have excess, and I'm going to put it back in the container. And again, making sure I don't have any lines. And I'm pulling up the next part of the transfer. How is everybody doing? I'm trying to see comments, but it's on my phone. I didn't realize my phone was dying on me, so it's plugged up over there and I can't really see it. I'm putting excess back in. So as you can see, it's easy. We have transfers in many different sizes, so you definitely don't have to start off this big. Grab my blue squeegee that I was using for the blue. Trying very carefully to make sure that the letters don't overlap, the colors don't overlap. Put excess back in the paste container. I'm putting it back. And then I'm just going to pull that up, put it back down. And I'm actually going to use the mini squeegee part. I should have done that for but I'm just gonna, because it's smaller, I can get into the smaller spaces. But I do need my little white, my larger, my little mini to really get in there. Make sure there are no lines. Just dab it a little bit more. So I'm literally just alternating. You could do your project in all one color. That's the great thing. If you don't think you're a crafter, anyone can do chalk couture. They give you the designs, but then you can go in and pick what colors you want to use. You can blend colors. Maybe later this week I'll do one of the hot mess techniques or an ombre. The possibilities are endless. I'll get my white here because I feel like I have some lines. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this up. And then again, making sure that's clean and sealed down. Take a little bit more of my white here. Guys, if y'all are commenting, I'm sorry, I'm not acknowledging them. Like I said, my phone's over there plugged in, and I can't see comments. I'm trying to keep up with them. I promise. All right, I'm taking my squeegee. Okay. Then I'm going to do the Ballesta with the thing. I'm going to do that all in the blue. That may be a little too much, Elizabeth, but that's okay. Put the excess back. That's a great thing about our product too, is a little bit goes a long way with our paste. So you're not going to waste product. And the squeegees allow you to put the product back in the container. Okay. All right, you guys, you ready? Man, it is sticky so hard. There we go. So now I'm going to take, let me switch camera views, you guys. Now I'm taking my use transfer. Remember, I marked the backer sheet, and I'm just sticking the adhesive side of the transfer on to the backer sheet so it doesn't get too messy. And I'm going to carry this downstairs and wash this in my sink or my bathtub. Okay. I'm going to take my tools and stuff with me. That in my little pile. And I'm making sure that I put my tops back on my paste containers. I forgot I didn't have my overhead camera on for you guys. And I'm putting top back on that one. And then I'm going to use my quick dry tool. Our paste, let me turn y'all back down now that I showed y'all about the transfer. So, our paste dries in about 8 to 10 minutes. Now, I did that paste and pull method, what we call the paste and pull method. That's recommended when you're using multiple colors and you're doing a large project, okay? So that's why I did that, because if you don't, and if I had waited to pull up the entire thing, I feared that this white would start to dry on the transfer, and then when I pulled up the transfer, it would pull up the paste from the design instead of just the transfer, if that makes sense. So that's why I was very intentional to do that paste and pull method. Our paste dries in about 8 to 10 minutes. But just to make sure it's dry, we have a quick dry tool from Chalkature, or you can use a hair dryer. And I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to give it a quick run through, and then I'm going to go through and see if there's any little imperfections or things I need to fix. The great thing is that, let's say I completely flubbed with this project. I didn't do my paste and pull, and I pulled up the paste that's meant for the design, or there was a bubble somewhere and there was an issue. Well, you saw how easy it was for me to clean the surface from the get-go and just wipe it off with water. I could totally wipe this off with water. I could rinse out my transfer and I could do it again. So there's room for error and mistakes when you're using our reusable surfaces, especially. And that's what I love. If you're local to Middle Tennessee, I do workshops. And I'll tell you that when I've done a workshop and I have 10 girls or whatever doing the same design, but they choose different colors or they choose different application techniques, every project looks different. And that's the fun, is that if you're like, oh, I'm not that creative or I'm not that crafty, anyone can do this. Because we give you the design, you're just pushing the paste through the transfer with the squeegee, but you can blend colors, you can mix colors, you can do multiple colors, you can do one color. So it still gives you some room of flexibility to feel creative. And that's what I love about this process. I love this Lakeshore Blue. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, Megan. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay. That is dry. Now, one thing I'm noticing is this white V here. You may not be able to see it, but I see it. Some of the blue kind of blended in. So I'm taking the fake toothpick part of my detail tool. And I'm just scratching it off. So you can fix mistakes even after it's dried. The same thing happened to that F and before. I'm going to fix that. And I'm a dingbat. So I forgot there was wet paste on the other end. Again, that's why Elizabeth recommends putting the tops on your paste, because if you're like me, look at my hands. I get dirty. That's the other thing. Our paste is non-toxic. It doesn't stain your skin, doesn't stain your clothing. Anyone can use it. So even though I did that, it's going to come right off. I'm not worried about it. But did that to that F2, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix that. So, yeah. So I'm going to take the Lakeshore. And guys, these styrofoam lids, I want to mention, do not throw them out when you open your paste jars. That styrofoam helps seal in the moisture of the paste so they don't dry out that fast for you. And I will mention, so right here, there's that edge. That's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to dip. That's the only one for that one. One thing I did not mention to you guys is our paste is water soluble. Meaning, if I forgot to put the lid back on and I came up the next day and it was dry, or even if I open up a paste and it's dry, I can spritz it with water, with distilled water, and reactivate it. I'm now just drying that spot. If I'm a little trigger happy, or if my spritzer is finicky and adds too much, add too much water, I can add a sprinkle of cornstarch or flour to the paste jar and it thickens it back up. Okay, so that part's fixed. I'm going to do the same thing to this B. Actually, I'm not, because you can't really tell. It's not that big of a deal. But guys, look at that. Let me turn the camera view around so you guys can get the full idea. Bless the food before us, the family beside us, the love between us. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Guys, that's like me. I have paste on my face. I do believe that that's a first for me. How stinking funny. How funny, funny, funny. Still there. One thing I will mention, again, Club Couture. If you're at all a crafter, you want to consider Club Couture. Okay? Here's why. $20 a month, you get a fun crafting subscription box or envelope in the mail with 3 coordinating paste packets. You can chalk on wood, glass, any surface. When you enroll in the month of February, $20 a month, you get 5 free transfers. 5. That's a $75 value for free. Once you're a club member, you get perks like flat rate shipping of $4.95. If you enroll in Club Couture and then decide you want our basics kit, which is our like surface basics kit, I think it's just called the basics kit. Comes with a 9x12 surface, reusable surface, a board and base surface, which is a 5x7 surface, a couple of our squeegees, and a jar of white paste. If you spend a minimum of $60 before tax and shipping as an established Club Couture member, you get 5 additional transfers for free. So $150 value in transfers you can earn free this month by essentially spending $80 plus tax and shipping on that order. It's a steal, and I've had several customers jump on it, and like I said, it is flying right now. So if you've ever entertained the thought of wanting to try it, you want to do it, and you can message me. Again, this is the Club Couture transfer for this month. You get this transfer along with the 3 coordinating paste packets. You get Berry, Lakeshore, and Ocean Mist. As I said at the top of the hour, the paste packets give you enough paste to do at least 2 or 3 projects. The transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. You just rinse them out with water. Easy peasy. And I've been with Chalk Couture for about 3 years, and this is the best deal that I've seen in a long time. So, message me if you have questions. Recapping, up in the description is the link to request to join my VIP group if you haven't done so yet. This is a private group to get some special deals and steals from me. If you are interested in club and going ahead and just enrolling in the Club Couture program, the link for the club registration's in my description as well. And if you're interested in joining or have any questions, message me. I'm happy to answer your questions. I have a large team, growing team here in Middle Tennessee. I have members all over the country. And I'd love for you to join the fun train because we have so much stinking fun with this. So, with that being said, have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. If you're watching the Super Bowl, enjoy it. I'm going to be enjoying the commercials and any specific snacks or things I can get my hands on. That's why I watch the Super Bowl, to give me a reason to snack. As my aunt and I say, anything on a chip or a cracker, we're game. We're game, right? So, anyway, happy Saturday. Hope you all had a great weekend, and I will see you all next week for some more fun projects. And we will talk to you guys soon. Take care.